Hello everyone, this is OW Wrestling Division here with another video for tonight. This is a WWE comic book review. This book is a book made by McFarlane, but before we get to the book that we are currently about to look at, I would like to show you the other books that we have reviewed from McFarlane. WWE Superstars ongoing series, issue number 0, special edition, featuring CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. First collector's item, issue number 1, the one with John Cena, and then special edition number 5, Haze of Glory, and the McFarlane Christmas Chaos book. So, yeah. This one we will be reviewing today is The Countdown to Lockdown, a hardcore journal by McFarlane, number 1 New York Times best-selling author. But before we actually get to review the book, let's read the back of the book, or other people's opinion, from Chris Jericho, D. Snyder, Jim J.R. Ross, and Bret Hart. It says, like I trusted Bard of old, McFarlane is a masterful storyteller who tales guaranteed to engage and entertain. Chris Jericho, New York Times bestselling author. McFarlane is like two sides of a coin, both a hardcore wrestling legend and a smart, caring author. Mick's intelligence makes him lethal in the ring, and his wrestling intensity makes him a deadly writer. Countdown to Lockdown applies a mandible claw to every page. D. Snyder, Twisted Sister frontman. McFarlane is a natural-born storyteller whose sense of humor and sensibility regarding life are a joy to experience. This hilarious, often pungent, vividly written true story is an amazing, honest journey that a fan of pop culture, sports, family values, battling father time, helping others, and absolutely pro wrestling, past or present, will love. I read McFarlane's latest library effort twice in 3 days and am anxious to start the process all over again. Jim J.R. Ross, Hall of Fame wrestling announcer. McFarlane writes about pro wrestling with dignity, humor, and passion. Every page makes me remember fondly what I loved about the business and what a charmer Mick has been all along. McFarlane, Cactus Jack, Mankind, or Dude Love, their middle names are all fun. Bret Hart, New York Times bestseller author. So Countdown to Lockdown. This is when he was in TNA, guys. So, yeah. So far, I've read the first chapter of the book. I can say, wow. I can just tell you guys, wow, this book is amazing. You can tell that it's going to be great. The person who had this before me ruined the cover, which makes me mad. Alright, so also books by McFarlane: The Hardcore Diaries, Scooter, Tales from Rascal Lane, Folly is Good, Titan Brown, McFarlane's Halloween Hijinks, McFarlane's Christmas Chaos, right there, and Have a Nice Day. I plan on getting these books later on in the future. So be prepared for reviews sooner or later, and the rest of the comic book series. In memory of my father, the original Cactus Jack. Contents: the introduction. I'm gonna tell you guys the first page. Actually, I'll do both. Both pages of the Countdown to Lockdown chapters. For a second, it kind of like messed up and switched sides of the camera from landscape to portrait. So, I'm going to try to finish this off real fast. Countdown to Lockdown, 34 days. Repackaging Mick. Countdown to Lockdown, 33 days. Countdown to Lockdown, 32 days. Countdown to Lockdown, 27 days. A surprise from Dana B. Countdown to Lockdown, 24 days. Meeting Tori Amos, really deep thoughts about an unlikely fan. Countdown to Lockdown, 22 days. Countdown to Lockdown, 21 days. Reality Star. Countdown to Lockdown, 20 days. Another dinner with Wolfie. Countdown to Lockdown, 16 days. Countdown to Lockdown, 14 days. A perfect way to go. A Whole New Career, The Magic Headsets, Countdown Lockdown, 13 Days, Countdown to Lockdown, 11 Days, Goodbye Vince, Countdown to Lockdown, 10 Days, Kurt Angle, The Sensitive Olympian, a sponsor from Alan Manny, Countdown to Lockdown, 8 Days, Countdown to Lockdown, 7, 6, and 5 days, A Bad Day in June, An Open Letter, A Substance Problem, Countdown Lockdown, 4 days, Countdown Lockdown, 2 days, When Cactus Met Mick, Countdown to Lockdown, 1 day, Countdown to Lockdown, 18 hours, Lockdown, Afterward, Acknowledgements, and Index. So, yeah. I guess if you guys pause it and, like, focus in on it, you guys can, I guess, read the first page of the introduction. So, get a good view right there. Try to focus it in. We're going to skip some of the pages to go to some of the pictures where you guys can see McFoley and stuff. Alright. We got McFoley over here with his family. Noel, Mickey, Mick, and I can't remember who the other one was. And Huey. Huey, Noel, Mikey, Mickey, and I can't remember the other one. You guys can find his daughter now on Ringside Collectibles, reviewing all WWE action figures and on Ringside Riot. This is him celebrating his birthday at the Santa Village in New Hampshire. This one is him with Colette in 1990, 20 years, a pro wrestler record. Try to get this on. Try to end this real fast after this. And this looks can be deceiving. I was actually terrified of Kurt Angle. He was, and like it says in the first part of the book. Meeting the new boss with TNA owner Dixie Carter. Backstage at the Impact Zone. The MRI was bad news at the bad time for me in WWE. That's like his contract or something with WWE or something. With Jessica, his massage therapist, the greatest ally in the war against pain. This is him with the title back there. I'm sorry for the glare, so try to focus in on there. Here we go. There's like 2 more pages, guys, so don't worry. We're almost done. Sorry for the background noise. This one says, I really enjoyed talking with the late legendary Irene Kennedy Shriver, Shanghai 2006. Meeting Secretary of Defense Robert Gates at the Pentagon. Future Tag Team Champions Mickey and Huey strike their first poses. Then you got Alamy, the child he sponsored in Sierra Leone. And his trip to Sierra Leone was one of the best experiences of his life. And then you got tackling my biggest fears in mid-flight against the great Kurt Angle inside 6 Sides of Steel with Sting at Lockdown and breathing in sighs of relief when the countdown is finally over. So yeah. And then let's just finish it off with his note, I guess, published note. Mick Foley is the author of the genre-defying, #1 best-selling Have a Nice Day and Foley is Good, as well as 3 children's books and 2 novels. Foley began wrestling professionally in 1985 and is 4-time world champion. He has sponsored children for 18 years with Child Fund International and is a weekly volunteer in the Reign's fight against sexual violence. Mick Foley lives with his wife and 4 children on Long Island. Published note, 100% of the advance for this book has been donated to Child Fund International and Reign. So thank you guys for watching this review. I'm sorry it took longer than I expected it. Than most of them do. This has come up to a 10-minute review. So, like Mick Foley would say, have a nice day, and see you guys in another book review.